So let me open a notepad and then I will start explaining you things. Open a notepad. Okay, so let's start this. With email there. We have body tag here and then body tag will start with your post. So basically, what I'm doing it here, let me remove this. Today, what we'll be doing CSS. CSS stand for Cascading I. What is this? CSS does? CSS is used to change the look and feel of the application. Look and feel of the application. CSS is used to change the look and feel of the application. So basically, CSS is used to change the look and feel of the application, and that's also used to uh, align or do formatting of the text and body of the image. Okay, so it is basically related to formatting. So CSS basically helps you to format your HTML structure, look and feel like color, background, font, size, alignment, border. Okay, so CSS are basically of three types. Okay, CSS basically are of three types. Let's see how many types are. So first one is inline CSS. Second one is journal CSS, and third one is external CSS. Okay, we have basically three types of this. Let's first start with inline CSS. So basically, inline CSS is used to so basically inline CSS is used to change the style of the text in a single line of the style. Like if we call it, like suppose we have a heading tag, then we have a heading also we have different types like H1, H2, H3, etc. Then we have images and different things. Okay. So you can change this, you can change paragraph, okay. You can change the style of anything, okay. So inline basically what it does, it is used basically to change the style without affecting without affecting the other. So let's see what it actually means. So show you the example of inline style. This is basically CSS. Okay, so let's do this with the help of code here. So let me take a file here. For I start with HTML, open the tag, I'll close the tag, and I'm putting it head here. I have opening head here. And inside the head, obviously, we'll have title tag first. And this title tag will have, suppose I'm writing it here, line style, okay. So after this header, we'll have a body tag. Suppose I'm putting one tag here. Suppose I'm writing a first heading style. Okay, so suppose I'm putting an HR tag here and one HR tag here. And this in this, if I wanted to put the style, so I'll put the style tag here. And I will write down, suppose I wanted to write down change the color. I wanted to change the font size. Similarly, I'm doing it for the other H1 tag here. So this is again also I'm using this, I'm writing this just like this. So I wanted to show you that this is also H1 and this is also H1, but let's see both have the same effect or both have a different effect. Let me run that file which we have created. So this is N9-2 file. See, the style of this one has changed. So, but the style of this one has not changed. You can see the style of this one has changed, but the style of this one has not changed. So you can see this has changed, but this has not. So let us go with this. And, this is now again the other one, second H1 tag. Okay, so this will be there. So let's. So this is I'm writing here. So suppose I'm writing anything else. Suppose this is second heading style. I'm putting it here. So this is a different H2. So it will not have any effect. So H1 does not affect other tags. So when if you're using one tag, it is not going to. Let me save it first. And then we'll refresh and see here and see this thing is not going to affect this one, and this one is not going to affect this one. Okay. So always remember that whatever it is, one is not going to affect the other. So be very clear with this. That this is not going to affect it. So let's see the other ones. So this is what is the meaning of inline. Okay. So inline on similar tags will also not have effect. Okay. I can put it on other tags also. Suppose I put it on paragraph. So individually you can put it many of them. Okay. Individually also you can put many of them. So this simple para. And suppose here also if I'm using a style tag, I can change the style here. So color will be blue, then we will have on that size that is this 40. So then we have on dash family. Very good. So see, using inline, you can apply different style on same page on different tags, and even the second tag, or even if we have same tags also, that is not going to affect. If I write one more paragraph, that is not going to affect this paragraph. Okay, so whatever. So that is why the name is inline. It only affects that particular line or particular tag in which you have written that code. That is why the name is. I'm putting this example here in your code. Now the next one is internal CSS. We write it down for the internal CSS. Basically, internal CSS is used to write the code in the heads section, and it can be used to apply same style to similar tags. Okay. Similar tags means this is different from inline one. In inline it does not affect the other tag. The style of one tag does not affect the other tag. Like in H1, this tag is different, and this H1, although it is H1 tag, this is different. But in internal, it is not so. If we put style for H1, it will affect all the H1 if we do not change the property. So let's see how it works. So let me show you here with an example what I am going to say. So I will have a head tag here, and inside the head tag, we'll have a more tag. I will tell you what that is the style tag. First, we try to write out the body here. Write in the body tag here. So inside the body tag, what I will do, I will write down many things. Like I will put the H1 tag again here. Suppose I'm taking an example from the website. Let me open this new here. One second, I'm taking this as an example. And after this, what I will do is put one paragraph tag here. Saving this, and again after this, I will use correct in between putting BR here. Then again, I will put one more H1 tag. But here I'm putting one more thing here. Copy this here. decimal here. So if I'm writing in CSS style here, so for using the internal CSS, we basically use the style tag, not the property style tag. Always remember in inline, we use this style as a property of a particular tag. Okay. This is used as a property, but this is the complete tag in itself. Okay. So here, if I apply for the H1 tag, the formatting for the H1 tag, okay, so I'm putting, suppose I'm putting style here, and I'm putting for paragraph also here. For paragraph also, suppose I'm putting here as a background color, and suppose I'm putting here as yellow. I'm writing font size, so I'm using font size, and I'm putting it as 45. And we have font family, that is lines. We want and let me run it here. I've saved it with this file name is internal CSS. This one. I'm running it, and you can see. You see, I have put it both for this heading. So I put it here also style and here also style. So you can see whatever style I have put it here. You can see on both. Okay. So I have put it one time H1, but you can see the style of both the headings have changed. So if I write 10 times heading also, then also the style will be same. Okay. Are you getting? So this is what the effect of this thing is. Are you getting this? So this is what is going to happen happening here, and this is what is what has to be. So this is what will happen. But if I wanted to have one more heading here, so I'm putting up one heading here. If I have one more heading here, so I'm just writing here third heading. The text can be anything like I have taken the, but I wanted to change the style to a different one. I don't want the same style. If I save it and if I run it, the style will be same as the above ones. Okay, all the headings. Okay, so this is what is in line, but we can change this also. So here is one thing like ID. Then there is a property known as ID. Suppose if I get a name can be anything. So I'm giving ID a name demo one. So what you can write anything. So I can put it hash demo one, and for this I can define the properties here. Like one size I will put it here. And background color I will put it at here. Then I will put one property here as text align. And I don't want to change the style of the text. So what I will do, I will keep it as normal. If I refresh to get used to it, you can see this one has changed. Okay, so this one is not like the others. It is little different. So I can put the style here, and I can put the different style to this one. Then I want style, I can change it. This will be Suppose I'm putting it as underlined. And on family, so I wanted to change it. Because previous one is also mentioned area. So see, this is a different style, although this is also H1 heading. This one is also H1 heading, and this one is also H1 heading. Are you getting? So you can see all the styles are same. This one is also same, and this one is also same, and this one is also same, and this one is also like this. So this one is totally different, this one is totally different, and this one is totally different, and this one is also totally. So we have different styles on the same. Are you getting? Okay. So this is how it is done. This is basically an internal CSS. Just copying it and pasting it here. So I'll share the codes after the class. We'll get the codes. Now the next one, the last one is external CSS. Let's move to the external CSS. What is an external CSS basically? And you can see and what actually it is. What is an external CSS? Basically, the external CSS is used to write the code in external file, and it can be used in your application. Okay. So external file is a totally completely CSS file, different file. Okay. We write a CSS file with dot CSS extension, and then we include it in our project. Okay. So we use it in our project directly. Okay. Are you getting? So basically we use it in our projects. Are you getting? So let's see how to use the external. So I'll make a new file here. But first I need to make a CSS file. Okay. So I told you I will make a CSS file first. Suppose I am writing the code here, so I can write on the code like we have. I told you already. So I'll put the background. Let me save it first. Okay, so I can give it any name. Suppose I'm giving B, but the extension should be .css. I told you the extension should be .css. Okay. Suppose I'm putting it here, background color. Suppose I'm putting background color. You can put it anything, whatever I want. Suppose I'm putting. So let me take it from the main source. Source. So let's go to any other website and take the colors. Let's mix it. Let's take this color because I want the light background on it. Put it here, over here. And font size should be 30 60 under. Rest I will put it for the other tags which I wanted. For heading, what I wanted font size to be of I can write on PX, or if I don't write, then also. Then this will be text alignment will be in the center. Okay. Then we will have a font family as Rana. Then we have paragraph tag here. Inside the paragraph tag, we'll write down font size here. Font family area. And font style needs to be I've saved this file. Now I will make a CSS file here. Means now I will write the HTML code and then I will implement it from the head section. Putting heading, sure. Suppose I'm taking some other news. And then I'll put on a chart tag here. After that, I will put the paragraph tag here. And the paragraph tag, I will write down this. So I'm writing one paragraph from this place. So this is any file. Suppose this is dot HTML file. In the head section, we need to put this link as this thing here. I'm copying from here. And this link is this. And what we need to do is just need to use this tag link. Then style sheet type should be just write these three things. It should be REL, that is the relation is the style sheet. Type is text object CSS. And in the href, you need to write down the name of your CSS file, that is v.css. I have made it. Simply, you need to write this line in order to use the external CSS in your file. Okay. And if I go to the page, my page here, I made it here. Let me run it and see. This is external batch, and if I click on external batch h2, and you can see the heading is here with heading is there with background color as something else, and see the border, and you can see the text here with a different color and different size. Okay. So this way you can use it. I have used it very few things, but you can use it more and more. Okay. So I'm just sharing my screen. We just need to just go through this and just practice it. I'm giving you few time just to practice. Start from here. I will send the code. Before that, just practice in a class. I'm giving you 5 to 10 minutes for the class will ends. So you just practice it. Okay. This I'm showing it. I have started it from the inline. So start doing it. Okay, so I'm showing you the next one and quickly then we'll do it. So this is the second one. Are you sharing the code after the class? Sorry. So this is little bigger one. So you can start do this. Okay, class. So the last one I'm showing, and then just you can do it. So this one will be the this was the internal, this was the external. I'm sending this code in the group, and you all okay. So here only one thing is this you need to use an external file. I have made it already, so that will not be visible from there. That will be here. Okay, so I'll be sending all the code. Okay, I'm winding up the class, and after the class you will get the file. Okay, but send to the admin and I will send it to you. Okay, then thank you, class.